So I have to talk to you about the roof because I am constantly bewildered by the choices that how things happen in the United States. It's of course I don't live there anymore. I guess is one of the reasons. But the real okay, so I still have a property up in the Pocono Mountains near my family that I want to keep, and so it's 130 years old. That needs work. And one of the things I knew is it needed a new roof. And so when I got a little money set aside, my neighbor actually, and I'm really very lucky by the way, my neighbor takes care of that property for me. He like collects the rent and he tells me when things have to be done. And he was the one who broke the news to me about the roof because a hurricane came through like the summer of 2018, I think it was, kind of blew part of the roof away, but not enough of the roof because the insurance would only pay, of course, for the part that had to be repaired, which, by the way, was like an $1,800 charge for, I don't even know how big, it wasn't very big. But we know, roofs are like, I don't know, tires. So, here's what happened. So I said, okay, let's start getting some bids on the roof. So we did. And the first bid came in at $22,000 for a 2,600 square foot roof. And I went, whoa, what are they going to do? Put it, is it platinum? But it was the fancy new thing. Well, the fancy new thing, I said, let's not do that because it's a 130-year-old house. And the fancy new thing is heavier than, but anyway, we weren't going to take that bid anyway because without the fancy new, it was $1,600. And my budget was like around $8,000 and I knew it could be done. So the guy, he's very nice, my neighbor. He really likes to work with companies. And I really like to work with local people who have been recommended by, for instance, my real estate agent, which the house isn't for sale, but when it was. So there were all kinds of bids. Anyway, we finally got a bid within my ability to deal with it, which is under $9,000. And so the guy started working on it, and I get to choose that I wanted certain kind of colors. Um, and he finds a part of it, which I knew that a part of it was like bad and had to be replaced. And I said, and so it was going to be under $200 more. And I said to my neighbor who wrote me this information, hey, why wasn't that included in the bid? That and also tree trimming. And the advice was it's cheaper to remove the trees than to trim them. And my advice was no, it isn't. So at any rate, so it comes down that none of the, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 people that came out, some of them didn't come out. They just took an aerial photo and the square footage and gave a bid. And I went, how could they do that? If they knew that there's definitely going to be some parts of the 133-year-old roof that might need replacing, and they could see that there were trees, why wasn't that part of the bid? There is no answer to this, by the way. I have not been told any answer to this. And so what I said was, there's no more money. There's no more money. They have to do the job for the price, or we have to wait until there's more money. So that's where we are. And I'm telling you, where I live, that job would have been done now. And the only cost part of it that would have been really high would have been materials. And I don't know. The materials are like, I don't even know. I think it says square foot, $20 for these tab shingle things. So, you know what, you guys, you're getting ripped off there. I don't know what to tell you, except I think there should be, just as the contractor comes through and tells you there may be 10% more. We may run into cost overruns at 10% more. It's part of the bid. But that wasn't part of this bid. So you know what? I haven't heard anything from them. And I'm going to just say, good. Good. That makes me very, very happy. So, hey, thanks for listening to my rant today. And I hope where you are, you're safe, you're sound, and you are having some fun with friends that you love.